everybody, and welcome once again to rating all the Pokemon gens, all the designs in Pokemon generation by generation. I am Digi, joined by May.
Hi.
As always. Sometimes making videos, things go wrong. I'm used to it. It was the first time in one of the videos we've done together that we had a technical error, which was that I apparently didn't hit record. Or I hit record and stop record at the same time. Like, I double clicked it or something, and it just wasn't recording for the hour and a half.
Yeah, an hour and a half.
That we talked about We literally did all of Gen 5.
Minutes.
Yeah, it was close to an hour and a half, probably. I mean, we don't know. There was no file at the end to check. So, yeah, that is something we have to redo. So, we've already seen all of Gen 5. Hopefully this will mean it goes quicker, because we don't have to sit there and, react.
You're like,
But I will say, and, tell me if my scores reflect this at the end of this video, that I was giving this, the second highest scores.
Yeah.
This was my favorite since Gen 1, so I think we're gonna have a good time. And we're looking at the scores from before. Gen 4 unsurprisingly got the lowest from both of us. There's a lot of new stats in here. Some of it's not visible because the camera's blocking it, but go check out this fucking doc in the description.
It's dope.
It's really cool. It's got how often we agreed on a design, stuff like that. It's really neat. So, alright. But anyways, continuing with Gen 5 once again. Hopefully we don't... I'm really worried we're going to give totally different scores from what we did the first time.
I don't think so.
Because we're going to be, more, I don't know...
More what?
More brutal with it because we've seen him already? I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, we start with Victini.
Victini.
3.
2.
I give him a 3 because he's a legendary cute guy, but he's not nearly as memorable as, a Mew or a Celebi. I feel like I'm saying what you said when we did this before.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Oh, no. I remember all the things you said.
I'll remember all the things you said. We'll just swap.
Oh, God.
I hate his headpiece. I think his ears look stupid. Legs are stupid. His color scheme is stupid.
The idea of him is that he's Victory.
He's stupid.
His head is supposed to look like when you do the V sign. Which I'm only realizing now. But, yeah, I don't know. He's just kind of generic to me. He doesn't stand out as a Pokemon.
His eyes are weird.
Alright, so Snivy, I give
I'm gonna give
5.
It a 4.
I give it a 5. I loved Snivy in the TV show. This is also a lot of what we discussed before as the TV show, Pokemon Best Wishes, which See, this is what's weird about it, is that I'm talking to you and doing it again, so I feel like I'm just being redundant. I'm just telling you stuff I've literally told you before.
Talk to them!
Alright, well, in Pokemon Best Wishes, the show... which I watched 35 episodes of.
I've never seen any of, by the way.
The Pokemon all have way more personality than they have in previous generations, and it's such a good show. And Snivy is this kind of cool, stuck up a little bit, she's she's basically like a genius. She's too cool for school, and she looks down on the other Pokemon. Yeah.
That's cool.
And, looking at the picture and thinking about that, I'm I love the way her nose is literally upturned, She's a very prim, proper,
a proper snake lady.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell, I guess grass snake, so yeah.
It's a snake.
That's
a garter snake.
Definitely a creative interpretation of a snake, compared to, what we've had so far. Ekans and Arbok were literally snakes, This is a snake monster thing.
I think it's a bizarre interpretation of a snake.
Yeah.
And I don't think looking at it, you'd be able to just tell.
I've never thought of it as a snake.
Yeah.
I've always thought of it as just a grass thing.
Yeah, I think it's interesting.
I love the collar.
Yeah, it has a lot of interesting points to it. I just don't think it gets a 5 from me. It's not quite there.
His
tail is pretty cool.
This gen has almost my most consistent favorite first form starters.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say. Not as much when it comes to their evolutions, but the first forms in this gen I think are all really fucking solid.
Yeah.
So moving on from there, we get Servine. Also give it a 5. I think this is a great evolution. It doesn't look like a fucking teenaged, what was the word we used? Pubescent?
Puberty.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going through puberty. It actually looks like, as I said last time, the belle of the ball of the high school that it went to.
I'm also going to give it a 5. I think it's pretty solid continuation of what Snivy is, and I can't complain.
Even if, like, I know I keep saying she, but, like, even if I think of it as a guy, I still think that'd be a cool look. You know?
Yeah.
Very
It's a
slick guy.
It's a Servine.
Yeah. I never thought of that. And now we got Superior. Also very cool. 5.
Sick as fuck.
The collar is so cool. It really gives me this Dracula vibe.
Yeah.
That's like, this thing would fucking have a castle.
It's the regal.
You know? It's very
Pokemon.
regal. And, that they can pull that off while it also being like a snake monster.
It's fucking majestic.
Cool.
Look at that guy.
It is.
I love the yellow pattern on it. It is very regal.
All the colors look great together. Great Pokemon.
Yeah.
Great tree. Whole great tree. Tepig, I also give a 5.
It's a 5 for me too.
And that's because this is the first fire starter that is like more distinct.
Yeah.
It doesn't just feel like
have
the
a
animal.
flaming tail.
Yeah. Like, someone had said, when I said that Chimchar was just a monkey with a flame on its butt, someone said, well, Charmander's just a lizard with a flame on its tail. And I was like, well, Charmander's like an orange lizard with like a weird belly, and he's like on 2 legs, and that's, you know, it's somewhat of a Pokemon. Chimchar is just literally a fucking monkey with a flame on its ass. Tepig is a pig, but with this really odd color scheme that I really like. You know, it's obviously communicates fire, and even like maybe a bit of the fighting that it's gonna eventually be. You know, like you've got those colors represented.
Fighting diaper.
And I love his face so much. He's the happiest
adorable.
fucking Pokemon. I love his little bouncy tail. He's great.
Yeah,
we
were talking about how they all have different personalities, you know?
Yes, all 3 of the starters this gen have very distinct personalities that are all different from one another. You got Snivy, who's kind of stuck up and prim, and Tepig, who's just like, yeah, I'm fucking ready to go. And then Mijumaru, who is the she's the favorite. Well, I keep calling him that because I've watched the Japanese. Anyway, Pig Knight, I don't like.
3.
I give him a 3 as well. He's another, again, awkward middle stage, pubescent. This guy, what he reminds me of is like the fat kids I knew in middle school. Like the ones who did wrestling. Because like they were fat and awkward and unattractive, but like at least they could do wrestling, and like they were strong, and that they found like some, you know, like he looks like he would watch pro wrestling, you know, but he doesn't look like a pro wrestler. He looks like a kid who would watch pro wrestling, which is way less cool than a pro wrestler, you know. So, yeah, I don't like him that much.
He doesn't look fun to use. Why would you want this guy on your team?
I started the game with Tepig, and I was really disappointed when he evolved.
Yeah.
So, you know. Then we got Emboar, who I also give... I don't know.
I'm giving him a 3.
I'm going to give him a 3, too. I like his champ belt. I like I don't know. I don't like his face.
No, I hate his face. Did you ever play Diddy Kong Racing?
Yes.
He looks like the first boss in that game. Did you play the story mode on it?
Yeah, I can't remember the first boss, though.
He's like some kind of like pig guy. Maybe it's like...
Diddy Kong Racing was my first video game.
I fucking love Diddy Kong Racing.
We gotta play that.
Yeah.
Do we have it?
I have it for the 3DS. Or the DS. We can play.
Can you do like Link play?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oshawott, also known as Mijumaru.
5.
5. This is like my favorite starter of all time.
He's freaking cute.
And not only because he's fucking adorable, I love his neck frills. I love his fucking face, his little frowny face, his nose, his ears, his fucking shell, which is also a sword. I love everything about him. He's perfect. He's possibly my favorite starter. But that has a lot to do with the show once again, because his personality in the show is that he's trying to be a samurai, and he's very proud, and he's very, like, aggressive, but he's a fucking baby, and he's completely useless. So all he does is go around and go, Mijumaru, and try to, like, fight stuff, and just completely fail. And
I love that there's a sea otter Pokemon. Otters are so adorable.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a great starter idea.
Yeah. And there you go. We both just literally said the exact same thing we said the first time we did this. Well, I'm having deja vu. It's freaking me out. It is the goal.
We did a really good.
This is why I didn't want to redo Gen 5, because it freaks me out.
Yeah.
It feels weird saying something I've said before, you know? But we had to redo it because we couldn't not. No, whatever.
Can't just skip
Duat,
a gen.
5. Love him.
Duat gets a 5, yeah.
Perfect evolution of Oshawott. He's cooler, he's edgier, he's got 2 swords. I love the cheek V's. Oh man, he's
Look
adorable.
at his fucking face. Look
He's
at his eyes.
Like, the kind of Pokemon I always liked, especially as a kid, are the ones that are like the perfect cross between adorable and badass.
Yeah.
And he is that, you know? Like, there's some Pokemon that are cool because they're so badass, like Scyther. But, like, when I was a kid, stuff like Duat would have been my number one, you know? Oh, God. I lost the tab in the drink.
Don't swallow it.
But then we get to Samurott. And,
Yeah, when you get to the quads.
Someone messaged me on Twitter today and was like, please tell me you're going to give Samurott a good score and not just shit on him because, he doesn't look like Oshawott. Like, he has a cool design. And I'm like, I give him a 3 because he doesn't look like fucking Oshawott and it drives me crazy. Like, why does he look like this? He looks nothing like his last 2 evolutions. Like,
They took a lot of liberty with that.
I don't get why he becomes this. Like, honestly, the thing that bothers me the most is the face. Like, Oshawott and Duat, the main thing you notice about
have
them
the flat
is
face.
the face with the little frown. And then you get this guy, and he's like got like a dog face. Why? Why does he look like that? Why does he suddenly have like a I guess this is this, but
I think the mustache is cool. I'm gonna give Samurott a 4.
now I'm tempted to, like, the best thing about him, because we looked him up last time, because I was like, how does he even fucking walk? And it turns out that he can go on his hind legs, and he draws, like, swords out of his arms, and that's cool, but, like, I just don't get him. Like, I don't get what he is. What is he? You know? Why is he like this? I think he's a pretty alright design. I don't like that he's a quadruped, like, I've always been into bipedal Pokemon more unless they're like a Bulbasaur where it's like a really, like, I don't know, this dude doesn't look like he should be on 4 legs. And he can stand on his hind legs, so why is he even like this? I don't know what he is.
I don't know. He's like a weird male Lapras creature.
Yeah. I almost like him, but he's just such a letdown to me coming from these guys. Like, I want to know what he would look like in his final stage, and this does not give me that.
Gotta use your imagination.
Alright, Patrat, I give a 4.
Give Patrat a 3.
I really like his crazy manic eyes. I otherwise he's just normal, but like the eyes are awesome.
That's all there is to him. He's just a freaking.
That's all there needs to be. It's
creature.
A great gimmick.
I don't know.
Because the idea is he's just like he's extremely on the fucking prowl. Like he's gonna notice everything, you know. And then he becomes Watchog, who's even cooler.
I like Watchog.
Who I give a 5.
I'm gonna give him a 4.
I really like not only the manic eyes, but I love that he's wearing like a school hall monitor uniform or something, or like a cop, a traffic cop outfit or something. Yeah, nobody's getting past this guy. He's obsessive to the point of insanity. All right, Lillipup. I give him a 3. He's very normal.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the fur face. That's cool. But, you know.
He doesn't stand out.
For Derrier, I give it 3 as well.
Yeah, me too.
You gave him a 4 last time.
Did I give him a 4? Why?
I don't know. The mustache?
I like the mustache, but I don't think he deserves a 4.
I like his grumpy old man face, but I don't really like his body that much.
Yeah, me neither.
But then you get Stoutland. And I think I gave him a 5 before.
You did.
Yeah, and I'm gonna stick with it because I love that the mustache trails like a fucking long scarf or something.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking cool.
And the way that its like paws are just like lost in this mountain of fur, you know.
I'm gonna give it a 5 too. I think it'd be a really cool just like standalone Pokemon you'd find later in the game. I don't think it had to come from like a generic looking puppy at all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind that, but I definitely think the final form is, like, way cooler than the previous two. Which is how it should be.
True. Purloin, who I give a 2, because I don't like it all.
I think I give it a 3. It's fine. I like the colors, but I just don't like bitch cats. Like, that's not a cool archetype to me.
I've seen this a couple times already from Pokemon, and this isn't, like, pleasing me. This isn't entertaining to look at.
No.
I wouldn't want to use it.
I definitely would not want to use it. And Liepard, I give Liepard a 2. I'm less impressed. Like, at least Purloin, like, I really like the like, eyebrows and stuff. Like, I don't know. It's got a good, cohesion to it. Liepard, I feel like the spots are just kind of random.
You gave Liepard a higher score last time.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, I don't like Liepard. I might have gave him a 3, but...
You might have. I don't know.
I don't like the gold.
Yeah, I don't think he deserves a 3 either. He gets a 2.
Yeah, I don't like the gold.
I'm sorry for lying to you guys. This guy's shit.
Now,
oh, yeah, Pansage gets a 5.
We both gave a 5.
Broccoli head.
We were discussing how it was such a cool idea to give you basically a second starter where, like, your initial one, you pick which one's your favorite. But then you're like, you know, you might be at a type disadvantage if you choose, for instance...
Round out your team.
Yeah, like if you choose Snivy, then you're like, oh, well, now I'm going to catch like 80 grass Pokemon immediately. Which, granted, Gen 5 is less bad about like front-loading all the grass Pokemon and stuff like that. Like, it gives you more options at the beginning, but... You know, this way you don't end up not getting a fire Pokemon for 10 towns or something. Like, they give you a second option.
I like that they changed up the formula of just the gameplay. Like, here, you get to have another element to your team.
Right. But then what's cool about it is that, like, because the 3 monkeys are all, like, basically the same.
Yeah.
Like, we have a favorite, which is Pansage and his evolution, for sure. But, like... You're less likely to pick based on which one's your favorite design because they're all so similar. It's more likely
which one do you need?
You know, yeah. I mean, I think you don't even get to choose, do you? Does it just pick the one that you're... Maybe you do get to choose.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I don't think you got to... Did you?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you get to choose.
I think they ask you, like...
I know you have to fight whatever gym leader your guy is weak to, but I don't remember if you get to choose which monkey you get. But, like... Again, it's just the fact that they all look so similar that you'd be like, okay, I need a grass, or I need a fire, I need a water, you know, as opposed to, like, with the first 3, if you choose based on that, then it's like, oh, I might have got my least favorite design of the 3, you know?
Yeah, I think their stats are all the
so
same, too, right?
Perfectly fine with any of the 3 starters of Gen 5. They're all 3 fucking
all
amazing. But, you know, Snivy's got the best evolution for sure. If I want to replay this game, and I want to pick Snivy, because, again, I had picked Tepig, and I was really disappointed.
Bummer.
And Simisage also gets a 5.
Yeah,
Look at his fucking pompadour. It is so cool.
Look at that personality.
Yeah, he's definitely supposed to be, like, a 90s biker punk character, but, like, with a like a positive one.
Yeah.
Like some of them are like the what'd you say to me, punk? And some of them are like the I ride a motorcycle and I fucking save the world. And he's
kitties,
the later.
Get on my motorcycle.
You know, he's kind of the antithesis to what's his name, Sagamander. I don't remember his actual name.
Scraggly?
Yeah, Scraggy, who we'll see I think is in this gen 2.
Yeah, he is. He's great.
Yeah, that one's the other form of 90s punk guy. Pansear, I give it 3.
I'm gonna give it a 3 too.
Because he looks like he got a poop on his head. Yeah.
Monkey poop.
Otherwise, he's okay, but it just looks too much like a poop for me.
Yeah.
And this is hideous. I give this a 2.
Really gross.
He's got Magmar head, and I don't like it.
I give it a 2. He has a lumpy body. Like, it is offensive.
It's a little gross. Panpour gets a
4.
I give him... I give him a 3.
Yeah.
I like because I was telling you before how like it's clearly supposed to be a water spout coming out of his head, but I can't shake that it looks like a chef's hat, and I expect him to be able to do chef stuff, and that's not a thing. That's not intentional.
No.
So that's weird. And I also give a 3 to Simipour.
Yeah, 3.
I like the dreadlocks, but otherwise he's not impressing me. Dreadlocks are okay. Munna.
I give it a 4.
4 or a 5. I give it a 4. I really like that it's an anteater. You know what? I give it a 5. I want a plushie of it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's adorable.
I want it. Imagine that as a pillow.
It'd be really cute.
It'd be such a good pillow.
I love the flower pattern on it. This is Drowsy done right, people.
Yes.
Drowsy was a hideous monstrosity.
Yeah, this is a cool... And it looks like a dream eater. Like,
it does.
It's very good. I like it. Musharna, I give a...
I'm gonna give it a 4.
A 4, yeah.
I like its like gypsy or like genie kind of feel.
I really like the design, except that I wish it still had flowers. I wish it still had flower patterns. I think it was a waste to not have those.
Just put a flower on its butt.
It's just too plain.
Give it a cutie mark.
Otherwise, it's great, but it's just a little bland in the color department. But I love the shape.
So cute. I love its little anteater nose.
It looks like a heffalump.
Yeah, It's very pleasant. It makes me want to have good dreams.
Yeah. Pidove. 3. He's a bird.
I give it a 2 because I think the pink skin thing over his beak is disgusting.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's gross.
Well,
I hate its feet.
I'm okay with
It's
him.
too bird-like.
I just think he's a bird.
Tranquil gets a 2.
Yeah, I give it
His
a 2.
His feet are nasty, man.
I'm not a fan of this neck thing.
The weird hair.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't know what it's going for.
It has a bad perm.
Yeah. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
And pheasant...
I give it 3.
I give it a 3 as well. I like this... I feel like this is a daring color choice, and it's interesting, and it's definitely better than the previous 2. In fact, I'm gonna amend Pidove down to a 2 because it's just boring.
Yeah, and it has balls on its beak.
And I like Unpheasant more. And I think this would have been a better one-off guy. Like, he could have just stood on his own. He didn't need to be a third stage evolution.
Yeah, or give him, like, one previous evolution that looks more like that.
Yeah.
Like just a smaller version.
Like, I like the weird face thing.
Make Pidove with the green color and then just have it evolve into that. That'd be cool.
That makes way more sense. Yeah, I don't know. I'm, like... I kind of like it, but like, the color scheme is not appealing to me, but I don't think it's bad, and I think it's interesting.
It's
like, you know, I could see somebody liking this.
I like him about as much as Pidgeot, you know?
Yeah. Blitzel. I give it a 4.
5.
Did I say 4 or 5 last time we did this?
I think you said a 4. I think I was more into it than you.
I'm way into the eyes. I love the yellow and blue eyes.
The contrast is beautiful.
I like his zigzaggy thing. Like,
he looks like a fast boy.
He does. He looks like an electric zebra.
Which is what he is.
You know? I know. He looks like what he is, which is good.
Yeah, you should look like what you are.
I named mine Evangelion in my Pokemon White Let's Play. So that's a lot of fun. And Zebra Strika, I give a 5.
I'm gonna give it a 5 too.
I think this is one of the few times where a really cute, like, starter guy who you catch relatively early evolves into just a straight up cooler version of the same thing. You know, like, he looks just like Blitzel, but cooler.
He has edge. He looks dangerous.
He's
Look at his
up.
tail.
He's got, like, cooler spikes. His eyes look awesome. The eyes are what sell me on it. Is like the little... He's got the Clockwork Orange tattoo under his eyes. You know what I mean? He's about to do a little bit of the old ultra violence.
I love its mane. It just like communicates like speed and like power. I don't know. I think he's really cool.
Yeah, he's good.
I like zebras a lot.
Oh, here's the line I get really fucking excited about, and nobody understands why.
Hold your butthole.
Rock and rolla. A real rock and rolla. Rock and rolla is so cool because he's a rock with, like, a face that's not a face.
It is a butthole.
Yes.
Don't kid yourself.
It's so cool. And, like, I really think he's, like, Geodude done better. Because, like, Geodude is a rock that has a face for no reason and has arms for no reason.
Face.
Yeah. And I think Geodude's cool, don't get me wrong. But Roggenrola is so much more mysterious and bizarre. Like, what is that thing that is like a face?
What's the deal with Stonehenge?
Why is it...
Baby?
Yeah, what's the meaning of Stonehenge? It's the fact that I relate to that song that is why I like this line so much. I give it a 5, needless to say.
It's mysterious. It's a mysterious butthole-shaped Pokemon. You've convinced me to give it a 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. At least him. I don't know about the rest of this line, but...
Boulder, I give a 5.
I give it a 4.
Okay. First of all, again, the cool face.
What's better than one butthole?
Yeah. Two buttholes.
buttholes.
I really love the orange, like, the orange contrasting the blue looks great. Like, I think he's even better than Roggenrola.
Really?
Because I just love his legs. Like, the fact that he looks like he would just crawl around like a spider boy.
Yeah.
Like,
He looks alien.
Yes, they all look very alien. He looks like some kind of alien rock technology, man.
Yeah.
I love the 4, like, kind of uneven, asymmetrical things coming out of his back. He's fucking rad. I love Boldor. And I also love Gigalith. Gigalith I give a 4, though, because of his big fat legs. Because Boldor, is a rock, it's a boulder, but it looks nimble because of the tiny feet. It looks like it could, like, walk around and get places. Gigalith looks like it would struggle to lift a foot. Like, why are its leg joints so thin,
what its speed stat is. Scroll down.
It's a 2.
It's not supposed to be fast. I give Gigalith a 3.
Bulldor's was even lower.
Yeah.
He only had a 1 speed.
Maybe
Why is this guy faster?
Boy. I don't know. He has longer legs. He can move faster.
But they look like they can barely lift.
I don't know. I give him a 3 just because he doesn't look Pokemon enough for me.
My problems with him are the legs, and also that, as you pointed out last time we did this, he kind of has pupils. Like, these are now definitively eyes, and this is more of a face, which makes him less weird and unnerving and alien, which is what I liked about the other guys. So, yeah, I mean, I still think he's really cool, because I love the formation of the rocks. I still really like the red and blue color contrast, but I don't know if Gigalith was necessary.
They took away his buttholes, guys.
Yeah.
That's cruel. Animal cruelty.
Alright. Woobat.
I gave Woobat a 5 last time. I don't think it deserves it.
I think I talked you down from that.
I don't know. I give it a 4.
I give it a 3 because I'm just not that into it.
I like its little doof tooth.
That's the part I don't like. I don't like the doof tooth. I'm indifferent towards the heart eye. I like that he looks so happy, but I don't know.
He's happy. He wants to stamp you with his heart.
He's okay, I guess. Swoobat I don't like at all.
Too.
I give it a 2. I don't like the joined ear that makes him look like a fan. I hate that his nose looks like a button now. I hate his teeth.
Yeah, his tail is fucking... What's the point of the tail? It's gross.
I don't know.
I don't like skin-colored things on Pokemon, like...
Yeah. I'm not just... nothing about him is something I like. All of its things I dislike.
It isn't cool.
But he's not hideous enough to give a 1. So
he isn't cool or cute.
Nope.
No.
Drillbur
gets a 3.
I give it a 3 only because I don't like the color scheme. I really like the idea of the giant drill claw hands and his big doofy face, but like the dark blue and black just does not stand out. This is a weird color choice for Pokemon. Like,
it is.
I don't know who would think of this.
Why give it stripes at all? Like, what does that even...
Just why... I mean, it's a ground Pokemon, and why make it blue?
Yeah.
You know?
Can make that shit any color. I give Excadrill a 4, because I think he looks sick.
I still give him a 3 because I still don't like the color combination.
He has like war paint on his face. He is ready to claw you up.
The war paint's cool. I love that his body like obviously forms into a giant fucking drill.
Yes.
But I still really don't like the color scheme.
I think he's cool. I like the drill idea. I think red looks so much better than blue.
It definitely looks better, but like now he's got he's like dark brown.
Yeah, which I think makes more sense for a mole.
Yeah, sure. I mean, he's better. The color scheme makes more sense than Drillbur, but I'm just still not into it. Audino, I give a 5.
I give Audino a 4.
I think Audino is super cute. I think it reminds me of Chansey, and I think it could stand shoulder to shoulder with Chansey.
I think Chansey does it better. I think this is like Chansey's cousin, who's
Chansey
just been
has
wearing
the advantage.
Chansey's hand-me-downs.
Chansey has the advantage of the egg and the cool hair, but Audino's got those ears. Those ears are awesome, and I love the color scheme of this thing. It looks like a milkshake.
You know, Audino's a little bit more trim than her cousin Chansey, but Chansey got the good. She got the eggs.
That's true.
She got the eggs, boys.
Well, that's why she ain't trim. She been getting it, you know.
Yeah, she got the egg.
She prego. Timber, I give a 3.
It's ugly a 3.
I think I like the idea of him. I love that he carries a thing. I like his
little smile.
But I hate that he has veins. Those gross me out. The veins really gross me out. As will be the case for all 3 of these. Girder, I give a 2. I hate his clown nose.
What's up with his, like, arms? Like, why does it have a pink band? It's like floaties. I don't like the shape of its body. It's like... It's oddly feminine.
I don't know. It's got a huge chest.
Got a tiny little waist.
I just don't like his clown nose. That's the thing that bothers me the most. Like, he'd be a 3 if he had a good nose. But,
it kind of looks like Casey Neistat with his hair and his nose.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't look at it. Oh.
Gruder gets a 2, guys.
Oh my god.
Official Amanda reading.
Oh my god. You're not wrong. It looks like Casey fucking Neistat wearing a clown nose, which I've seen him do before.
I think that's the only video I've seen of him was that one you showed me.
I've shown you more than one Casey video, I think.
Maybe. I don't know. That was the first video I saw.
Conkeldurr. I think I gave him a 4 last time, but then maybe I brought it down to a 3 just because I don't like how humanoid he is.
I give it a 3.
Because I think he's literally Buggy the Clown from One Piece. Like,
yeah.
I really like his face. I like his serious expression. It's kind of dark and like old, like the dude from what the fuck is that movie? The drumming movie, Whiplash. You seen Whiplash? He looks like the old guy from Whiplash, and I like the pose, but he's just a guy, man. He's just a guy with a clown nose.
And 2 giant boulders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pillars, I would say. Timple 3.
Oh, he has really bad eyebrows.
I like
those are unfuckable. They look like sperm.
I don't like the color of his face.
He's horrifying. That looks like a Teletubby face.
Teletubbies are adorable.
Teletubbies are not adorable.
They are horrifying, but they're still adorable.
I give it a 2. Poliwag was better.
Palpitoad, I give it 2.
A 1. I give that shit a 1.
I hate his face.
I hate everything about it.
I hate his face. I hate his lumps. Why did they give him, like, hands?
Tumors.
What do those do?
They're tumors.
Yeah, he's not pretty.
What do you like about him enough to give a 2?
That he doesn't sear my eyes out.
He doesn't? I think the turquoise color is really gross.
I don't mind the colors.
I don't know, dude.
I don't like his belly color, but otherwise I'm okay.
I don't like anything about this guy.
He's
not a friend.
But he's not as ugly as Volbeat.
I think he's pretty bad.
Hold on. Let's look at Volbeat again.
It's a movie called, or a band.
Oh, okay.
I hope they were named after the Pokemon.
Alright. Do you think this is less...
Good, he's a cute little chubby boy. You know?
But his colors are...
He's
cute.
hideous. But,
What was the other version of him? This one. Alright, which is uglier? This one?
The girl.
Or this one?
The girl. Oh
this
god.
Or this? Which
Dude,
is
Palpitoad is bad.
Alright, I give Palpitoad a 1. Fuck it, I can't justify this. I'm trying real hard and I can't do it. He gets a 1. And he gets a 2.
He looks like one of those Naruto, like,
yeah.
the big monsters that the 3 fucking guys have.
I just don't, like, I don't know, he's not cool.
Yeah, I give him a 2.
He looks like he's supposed to be cool, and he's not cool.
Why do they need to introduce another frog line? Like,
I don't like the way his colors work. Like, I'm glad they got, as much as I'm glad they got rid of this, there's too much of the blue.
Doesn't work.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Okay, which one of these is the teal?
It's like a turquoise teal.
Which
it's like a
this
teal
one?
is a blue-green.
Are you referring to this?
Yes, the rest is just blue.
Yeah.
Learn your colors.
I don't know my colors.
Let's get an art class together.
Throw, I give a 3 because I like his face. I like that he's a rock monster. It looks like the Thing, but he's like a guy, literally in clothes.
I'm giving this guy a 4. I like his style. I like his structure. I think he knows what he's doing.
I'm gonna give him a 4 because I feel like I'm only giving him a 3 because I'm trying to hold myself to my own standard of like saying, oh, humanoid Pokemon aren't cool. But
he's a cool humanoid. Cool. He's cool.
When you said
look at his three
you said you liked his structure, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, he got a good. I don't know if that's the right word. Just his stance. His stance is badass. He looks tough.
Yeah, I can't give him lower than a 4. I'd be a poser.
Yeah.
I can't pretend that I'm holding these all to the same standard. When was that ever a thing?
The red guy's way cooler than the blue guy. He sucks.
I don't like his
he gets a 3.
face tattoo, whatever the hell that is. Otherwise, he's okay, but that's lame. Swaddle, I give a 5 because I think he's the best bug since Caterpie. Though I'm not too fond of the butt on his head.
I give him a 4 because the butt on his head is gross.
You know what? Yeah, I agree.
It looks like kissy lips.
I don't like the butt on his head, but I really like the big leaf collar.
I like it too.
With the hole in it. I like his face. Yeah, I think he's the cutest and most original bug, like level 1 bug since Caterpie.
What's original about him?
He's got a giant fucking leaf collar on him.
Yeah.
The leaf looks cool as shit.
That's okay.
But the butt, not feeling the butt, so he gets a 4. Swadloon, I give a 4 too. He looks comfy.
He does.
I like his blanket. You gave him a 3 last time.
Face.
I like the scissors head.
I gave him a 3?
Yeah.
Did I say, like, he reminded me of, like, a Metapod? And...
No, you just, like, immediately said 3, and then I said 4.
I don't think... Well, the reason is, like, when I first see somebody for the first time, it's, like, cute, cool combination of the two. That's what a Pokemon should be in my mind. Mm-hmm. And I know that's, like, ignorant to say, but I'm looking at him from a new light. I'm like, oh, this is just a guy.
I think he's cute and cool.
He's comfy. He's cozy. He doesn't need to be cute. He has a grumpy face.
I like his face.
Grumpy.
His face is really good. This one I'm not that into.
I'm giving it a 2. I think it's a shitty Scyther.
I also agree. I give it a 2.
I hate his pants.
The pants are hideous. I don't like it's like the way the claw like comes into a point in the middle. Like
I think the bug we saw on our car today was way more interesting to look at than this guy.
Well, the audience has no idea what you're describing. But
there was this green little stick bug.
Yeah.
You guys
it was better looking than this.
It was a big green bug. I would rather look at that all day than look at this guy. You guys have seen it. You guys have seen it. Go outside. You'll see it.
Alright, here's a really good line that I'm a really big fan of. That picture didn't load.
No, Venipede. I think Venipede is way cooler. I'm going to give him a 5.
I give him a 5 too. He's one of my... This whole line is one of my favorite lines. Once again, this is like the only gen that has like 3 evolution lines where I like the whole line. Like outside of starters. I don't even think in Gen 1 there was any I like 5'd a whole line. You know?
Did you 5 Bulbasaur?
Oh, except for Gengar and... Well, yeah, I've said other than starters.
Oh, yeah.
But Gengar and Alakazam. Like, I think those are the only 2 sets where I 5'd a whole set. So, like, since Gen 1, this is the first gen where I'm, like, 5'ing whole sets, as I will do here. Venipede gets a 5. Love the colors. Love his fucking... His fucking... Antenna. And his face.
He's so interesting.
He's got like this angry but pouty face. Like he's just like, I'm gonna kill everything. I fucking don't care. I'm just fucking
I love his little feet.
Fuck everybody. His feet are adorable. Great.
I'm glad they're not just circles.
I think the green midsection's a really strong idea.
Yeah.
I like everything about him.
He's
and
nice.
I've used the shit out of some fucking this whole line.
Whirlipede gets a
5.
5 all day.
He's the best of these. They're all 5s, but he's the best. Like, the fucking spikes look great. Just the fact that there's a little eyeball in the middle.
Yeah.
I love the red circles. I love everything about him.
He gives me chills. He's great.
He gives you chills?
Yeah. If I saw that shit in real life.
Oh, yeah, you fucking run.
Oh, boy.
3'11", yeah, I'd get the hell out of there.
Slimy motherfucker.
He's like the biggest bug Pokemon. This line, particularly Scolipede. And
5.
him, yeah, he gets a 5.
He's a monster.
He's this in any other gen would have been like this design is reserved for like dragon Pokemon.
Yeah.
You know, like normally when you get a Pokemon this fucking huge and intimidating, it would be a dragon. This is just a big bug.
It's
an 8-foot bug. He's got giant horns.
Is 8'2" like his length, like a furret, or is it his height?
I think it's his height because he's fucking huge. I've used him a lot, and he's giant. You know, I don't like the long black belly as much, but I love the whole look of everything.
I love his shell and everything.
It kind of reminds me of like the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland. In a way.
Yeah.
It's
trippy.
Way. Yeah, great line. Great fucking line. Cottony, I give a 4.
I give Cottony a 3.
I like the symmetry. I like that he's a cotton boy. Actually, you know what? I give him a 3 because I just remembered how I fucked up last time.
Yeah.
Because I had given him a 4, and then you made me realize that he was only 1 foot tall. Because I had imagined Cottony as a big, fluffy cotton. Because he kind of looks that way in Sun and Moon. Because I had a shiny Cottony. And it looked
like,
big.
It's a Subway sandwich.
But yeah, when I found out he was only
That's
a
still
foot
big.
tall. Yeah.
A whole Subway sandwich is pretty big.
I just
I
imagined
don't
him
know.
as like a giant
I want to
puff.
like have like somebody I can just do one of these.
No, I want a
too.
big. I want a big puff.
You want a big one?
I want a big puff.
You want a bigger one?
I want a big puff.
I don't know. 1 foot isn't big enough for me.
Yeah, he's not big enough. So he's
too small.
a 3. He's too small to be cool. If he was a giant puff, I'd be way into it.
Yeah.
Whimsicott. Also,
4. I think it's really unique looking.
Yeah, I'll give it a 4. He's cute. I like whatever these are.
Me too. What are those?
I don't know. I like this guy like a big afro hair.
Yeah.
It's a cutie.
He's 2'4".
Petlil.
I give it a 2. It's a shitty oddish.
I disagree.
You like this guy?
I don't think you were that harsh on it before.
Was I not?
I like him.
He's okay. Maybe he's a 3.
I give him a 4.
I don't think he deserves
really
a 4.
like the bib. And the
he looks
face.
like he just would smell like onion. Constantly.
I love onions.
Just raw onion.
Maybe that's why I like it, was because I like onions so much.
Yeah, onions are okay. I
love
don't like
onions.
Pokemon to smell like an onion.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Petlil. Oh, 5. 5.
Awesome.
Beautiful. The crown. The blossomed petal. The fact that it's like sideways on its head is really cool.
Yeah.
I love the hair. I love the arms. This is like how you make something that's humanoid but not obnoxiously so.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's humanoid but it looks like a grass monster.
It's
like,
humanoid. It's not sexual. It's not grotesque.
yeah. It immediately strikes me as a grass monster. You know? It's a grass thing. Like, it looks like an RPG monster thing. And the fact it's got like
this guy
3
looks like he
leg
would smell
pieces
nice,
or something.
you
Like, he doesn't
know?
quite have legs.
I don't get an onion smell from looking at this guy.
Well, it's known for the fragrance of the relaxing fragrance of its head. What does it say? What he smells like? I don't know, but
He's
eating the
bitter.
leaves refreshes your entire body.
Like onions.
Yeah, I love onions. Yeah, Lilligant gets a 5. I think this is where. Was this the gen where we noticed that there were lots of crowns?
Yeah, the themes.
And gradually we realized that this must be like night themed, like that this game has a general theme of like kings, queens, court, and everything like that, and it comes up a lot in the Pokemon designs, and it's really cool, and we like it.
Basculin, I give
2.
a 2.
He's a fish.
Yep. He's
a-
shitty and boring.
And they gave him 2 forms.
Why?
Totally unnecessary. He doesn't evolve. He's just a angry fish.
Thanks, Nintendo.
Why does he exist when we have Sharpedo?
Why does he exist when we have like 8 other like fish that look exactly like that?
I don't know.
What does he bring to the table?
When I think angry water Pokemon, I immediately think of either Gyarados or Sharpedo. There's no need for Basculin.
No. His name sucks too.
Sandile, I give a 5.
I give Sandile a 5 too.
I love the goggles. They're really cool.
Cute.
He's he looks like a dark ground Pokemon. I think that was communicated very well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obvious in the color scheme, but like the fact that they gave him the like night goggles, like a Sly Cooper or something, you know, like a thief mask. He looks like he fucking steals shit, man. And also like a ground Pokemon, even though he's a Krookodile. Like, which you have to stop and think about for a second. Wait, crocodiles don't live in the desert, but he obviously does.
That's such an awesome idea, desert crocodile.
Yeah, he's cool as shit.
That's fucking cool.
His line's unfortunate though. Well, Krokorok's okay.
I give him a 4.
I think I like his attitude. I like that he's basically just Sandile bigger.
I don't think it's that creative of an interpretation of what it evolve into.
Yeah.
What do? I'll put it on 2 legs and make it buff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like he's similar
okay.
to what we praised Strika for being, which is like a bigger, better of the previous one. But I don't think he's as graceful
better.
a transition.
No.
Yeah, he's not better. Sandile was better.
No.
And then things get weird, because we got Krookodile.
I give it 3.
I give him a 2. because I don't like him as an evolution of these guys. Why did he go from yellow to red?
No.
Why did he not get any, like, okay, this one's 3'3", and this one's 4'11".
What happened to the spikes on it?
He just got taller and fatter.
And the spikes just retracted into him.
Yeah. He doesn't have the spikes. He's just literally bigger. But, like, I was explaining this the first time, that, like, you get this, with Pokemon, you have a relationship you build with them. You have your little guy, and he turns into a bigger version of the same little guy, and you feel like, oh, yeah, my little guy got cooler and bigger. And then he gets bigger again, and you go, whoa, my little guy is fucking huge, and we've had this bond together, because it's my guy, you know?
Yeah.
You look at, like, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise. It's, like, a perfect, like, each one looks like the last one, but a bigger one, you know? And so, sometimes you get a Pokemon that's like a fucking retarded doofus, like Magikarp, and then it turns into a big, awesome Gyarados, and it's surprising and cool. But with this line, when you get to this, it feels like it's not the same guy. No. It feels like a totally different dude is in your party.
Yeah.
He looks like a one stage who's unrelated.
There's nothing ground type about him.
No.
He just looks like a crocodile that's red.
Yeah, he's just a big walking red crocodile.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool, I guess, but...
I don't even think he's as good of a Dark as the other guys.
No.
Like,
at least that guy has a personality. Like, Dark is a very personality type.
Yeah.
And it just looks like... If you told me it was a water type, I'd believe you.
Yeah, I would too.
Like, okay, it looks like a crocodile. That's what a crocodile would be, right?
Yeah, I don't like him. He gets a 2. Not a terrible, like, design.
Just not as strong.
Not good for the context.
No.
Darumaka,
give him a 4.
4. He's a cutie.
He's adorbs.
I like his big eyebrows. I like his face.
I think he's pretty memorable.
Yeah. He's alright. Darmanitan, I give a 3.
I'm gonna give him a 4. He reminds me of, like, the art from the Wind Waker, and it makes me really happy.
God, you're right. That does... You know, I give him a 4,
it makes
too.
Me happy.
I like his insanity. I love the pure insanity.
Yeah.
And the big arms. Like, the only part I'm not sure about is, like, his hind legs, but I guess that doesn't really matter.
You don't see that
The big arms are, like, what really matters.
I like that he has 2 forms, and they're both pretty creative.
He really does look like the Wind Waker now that you mention it.
I know.
Oh, yeah. I think I had raised my score when I saw his Zen form before.
Yeah.
Like, I'd given him a 3, and then I found out that he could transform into this thing,
zen.
Which is really cool.
Totally zen.
I love that his 2 forms are Zen versus total insanity. You know. It's cool. It's a creative idea.
Shitty cactus, I give it a 2.
I give it a 3. I think it looks fine, but it's not nearly as strong as the other cactuses. It definitely... I mean, we saw this last time, and I already forgot about it. You know?
Yeah.
In fact, yeah, I'm still going to give it a 3, just because I think it's alright. It doesn't offend me.
Like a Digimon. His eyes are weird looking. I don't know. You got Cacturne, Cacnea. What else was a cactus?
Oh, here's another one of my favorites coming up. Dwebble! 5, 5, 5.
I'm going to give him a 5, too.
Okay. It's a hermit crab. But instead of having a shell, it has a rock.
I'm genius.
Because it's a rock. But it's not even a crab, it's a bug. But it's a bug crab that chose a rock. And look at his big eyes. Look at his big dreamy eyes.
I love his eyes.
Look at his little claws. They'll kill you.
They look like they're cut, like they're lasered to be like that edge. It's really cool.
He looks simultaneously super adorable and super deadly, and I love the concept. It's super cool. He's one of my favorites.
Solid design. I love the orange for the body.
Now, Crustle, I give it 3.
I'm going to give it a 2.
Because I love the concept that he moves on from just a rock to an entire piece of continental crust. That's cool. But, like, his claws are weird. I don't like that he has 6 legs. I don't like his face.
Do his claws work? Can he...
I guess he just stabs down into the ground and
like
digs.
That?
They're like
That's
shovels.
Lame.
He's just not nearly as memorable as Dwebble.
No.
Dwebble is super cute. And this thing is, like, kind of cool, but not cool enough to be a good evolution of it. Scraggy gets a 5.
Yes,
a super personality Pokemon. He's obviously a gangster. But he's like a 12-year-old gangster.
Yeah.
Who's like fucking holding up his pants because he sags his pants so hard, and he's got that. Just the fact that it's not just that he's got a frowny face, but that it's like the shape of his head that the mouth is on.
Football head.
It's fucking great.
He's so cute.
I love the little zipper on his head. Like, I don't know what this extra skin is, but it's cool. I really like him. And I also really like Scrafty. I give him
I love his mohawk.
also a 5.
Yeah, he deserves a 5.
He's a great evolution because this one's like middle school or even elementary school. This is when he gets to high school and he starts smoking pot.
Yeah.
And he's like more of a burnout and like
he's the hoodlum Pokemon.
He's still trying to keep up the attitude, but like
he's literally the hoodlum Pokemon.
Yeah, he's great. Still sagging his pants.
Is this racist?
I don't know.
Is the fact that he's the hoodlum Pokemon racist?
But the bigger his crest is, the more respected he is. I mean, he looks like a Japanese gangster as well.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they're known for sagging their pants as much as American gangster kids, but the mohawk and the face, like the face is very like how Japanese gangsters are portrayed. So
he looks so stoned.
He does look stoned.
He's great.
I love it. Sigilyph, I give a 2.
I give Sigilyph a 3 because he's really interesting for me to look at. It has a very like Aztec kind of influence in its patterns and everything. It reminds me a lot of Unknown.
Yeah, I'm just not into the patterns. Like, I get it, but I also don't like how spindly the parts are. I don't know. He's a little overcomplicated for my taste.
He's fun to look at for me. I don't think it's necessarily a good or bad
I always
design,
forget
but
he
it's
exists.
a design. Some thought went into
Next
it.
we got Yamask.
I like
pretty
Yamask
good.
a lot.
I give him a 4.
I give him a 5. I think it's a really strong ghost design.
I love the mask I love that he carries a mask. He's very mysterious.
Yes.
He very much makes me like wonder what his deal is. Like, you look at him and you think, this guy's got a story. I want to know the story. I like his eye with the little drip piece. And the hands are cool.
The hands are really cool.
I think the only thing I don't like about him is just, I don't know, like, I'm not sure what he is, and like the mask seems somewhat disconnected from the rest of the design to me. But like, I don't know, it's still strong. He's cool. I like the mystery.
Cofagris.
Now him I don't like as much. I give him a 3.
I give him a 4.
Because the mystery's gone. Now it's just a coffin.
I still think it's a strong design.
I mean, it's a good looking coffin. I like the crazy face. I like the color scheme. I don't like that he looks like he just sits there and shoots hands at you.
Aw, dude. It's Elfin Lead level hand. Hand catastrophe.
Yeah, but he's alright. 2.
I give this guy a 1.
Why does
worst turtle design I've ever seen.
He is the worst turtle.
He is a turtle.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't even really look rock to me. He looks steel. Like, if he was water steel, that'd be one thing. And even then, I would not choose this dark blue. I would choose like a silver, make it really like stand out. But he's just boring.
I thought it said it was the prostitute Pokemon. I like looked at it for a second.
Proto turtle.
Oh, all the holes are there for a reason.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, I've criticized enough the dark blue and black, but I don't know why they keep coming back to it. It's not a good color combination.
Turtle and tortoise Pokemon already. I just feel like this one falls flat in every single aspect of it. Like, there is nothing I can say that I like about it. Its face is derpy. It doesn't really fit like a rock type to me. It looks just like a sea turtle. Yeah. I don't like it. It's not memorable. I don't think it deserves more than a 1.
I feel like I only give 1 to things that like actually like repulse me. This guy's just boring.
Yeah.
I
mean, I see it more of as like a 2 out of 10, and that's why I would give it a 1. It's not so offensive, but it's really boring. It's tasteless.
Yeah. Also, him I might give a 1.
I'm gonna give him a 1 because he's ugly.
I almost like the vest, that this looks like he's wearing a vest or something, but like, I hate his mask. I don't get why it like cuts down like that.
I don't understand its hands. They're really freaking me
weird.
out.
They look like they should shoot blades out or something, but what is he?
A
slap is enough to open a hole in the bottom of a tanker. But why?
Yeah, what's the point?
He's hideous. I don't like him.
He's gross.
He also gets a 2.
I'm giving that guy a 1.
He
is freaky.
I kind of like the colors. They're like audacious, but in an interesting way. But I don't like his face. I don't like his big googly eye. I don't like his mouth. Yeah, not a fan.
Nah.
He gets a 3.
Yeah, I like him a lot better. I'm gonna give him a 3 too.
He kind of reminds me of a Flygon, but not as good.
Yeah.
But he's I like the colors. I like his snake head.
Is he rock flying?
Yeah.
It'd be cool if they made him rock dragon.
Yeah, or flying. Well, yeah, rock dragon would be cool.
Yeah, I think that'd be way cool.
He doesn't really communicate much rock to me.
No.
Like, I think he's supposed to be a fossil or something. Maybe that's why. It says he's the first bird.
It's like a dodo.
Like, this kind of looks rock with the beak.
Is it supposed to be a dodo? Because if it's supposed to be a dodo, I kind of like it. I like dodos. Go back to him. Go back to that guy. I give that guy a 3.
Yeah.
If that's supposed to be a dodo, I love it. It's nice.
Yeah, I don't know. This thing's kind of cool. I might even give it a 4. Like, the only thing is I just don't quite understand what it is.
It looks biblical to me.
Yeah.
Like the fucking snake from Adam and Eve. I don't know. I
don't know. 3 or 4. What do you think?
I don't dig it enough to give a 4, but I can appreciate.
I'll give it a 3.
It's like offensive to my senses, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, like if someone told me this is their favorite Pokemon, I might not agree, but I'd understand.
Yeah, they're all right.
That's the catchphrase of Hip Hop DX. Trubbish, I give a 5. Trubbish is fucking adorable.
This is the best possible way a garbage Pokemon could ever exist.
Yes. Okay. Where do we start? His face, adorable. He simultaneously looks cute but very down on his luck.
Yes.
Like he looks like a nerdy kid who gets bullied or something, but in a cute way. I love that he has ears that are basically where the bag is tied up. That's really smart.
I want a Trubbish plushie.
I would totally hug a Trubbish.
It's fucking so cute.
It's very cute.
It's so creative. This is like Muck done right.
I think Muck was also good.
Or Grimer. Was Grimer the one you
Grimer
didn't
was
like?
the one I didn't like. I loved Muck.
Grimer done right. It's a baby anyways.
Yeah, it's much cooler than Grimer. Unfortunately, whereas Grimer started off and became awesome, Trubbish starts off awesome and becomes Garbodor, which I give a 2.
I give Garbodor a 3.
I hate his weird puff head things. I hate his gaping maw. He's just an overflowing fucking garbage heap.
He is a dirty boy.
He's gross. Like, I feel like they accomplished what they set out to do, but I also feel as though this is literally dead Trubbish. Trubbish has been killed by the trash. The trash has exploded out of it and killed it. And that is
tragic.
That is the face of a dead Trubbish being worn by a sentient pile of garbage.
Should be Poison Ghost.
He should be. He is disgusting and horrifying.
I think I think there's a lot of interesting stuff going on.
He's like a guru monster to me. He's gross.
He's great. I dig it.
Zorua, I give a 3.
I give it a 4.
I think he's pretty cute. I like that he's edgy.
I love the contrast of the blue eyes. I think it's really cute.
This is like a Pokemon that I feel like is supposed to be someone's favorite, but not mine.
Yeah.
You know, he's a little trash baby.
Yeah. He's like a trash baby Eevee.
Oh my god, yeah. He's a trash baby Eevee. Which becomes even more prominent when he evolves in the Zoroark, the ultimate trash baby, hot topic Pokemon. I give him a 2.
I give him a 2.
I really hate his hair. I hate the, like, dyed tips on the end.
He's so over-designed.
He's just... Yeah, the red, like, outlines around his eyes and mouth look really tacky.
Yeah.
He's borderline Juggalo.
Yeah.
You know? But he's mostly a hot topic trash baby. That's who he feels... Like, I can't imagine who else would like him other than, like, an edgy 14-year-old, you know? So yeah. Mincino gets
Mincino. I give Mincino a 5. Okay, I remember talking about Mincino, and you were like, "This is just the Pikachu."
I accused him of being Pikachu.
Which
then
is fucked up.
We later found a Pokemon that was more Pikachu.
That was actually Pikachu.
But I still think he's fairly Pikachu.
Look at those
he's
eyes.
Just all gray.
He's a chinchilla. Baby,
he doesn't look like a chinchilla.
Yes, he does.
I mean, what does a chinchilla look like?
He looks like a chinchilla. He got the chinchilla ears.
I accidentally searched category chinchilla.
You can see the ears.
Okay, I guess he does look like a chinchilla.
You can see that guy. Look at how cute.
I always thought a chinchilla was more like a porcupine.
Oh, I like chinchillas.
It's just like a mouse.
Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I want a chinchilla. It's really cute. Look at it.
I don't think he's that cute.
I think he's pretty cute.
I
had one on my team when I played White.
I give him a 3. I don't think he's that cute. But I do like his evolution.
His evolution is sick.
This I give a 5.
I'm giving it a 5. It's so elegant.
Oh, it's great. I love the... See, like, I think this one, like, I like the frosted tips, but I wish there was more white on him. Like, I don't like that he's so uniformly gray. And the white really pops off of the gray, and it looks fantastic.
It's so adorable.
It's very snowy. I love that it's wearing its hair as like a scarf. I like the little ear puffs.
This is a great normal type Pokemon.
It is. That's rare. Yeah. Rare you get a like beautiful normal type. You only really get it with stuff like Chansey and Aldino and shit. But
it's not pink. It did something different. Oh, I give this a 2. I don't like.
I also give it a 2. We went through this line before, and we kept insisting that this is the Jinx line done right,
but still bad.
Still not
it's
good.
Still not a good concept.
Yeah, like it's close to Jinx. It's better than Jinx. Like at least it's not like okay. Jinx. The point was to make fun of Ganguro, but it didn't get communicated well because it kind of looked like a black person, and it was just hideous. It was fat and horrible. This one is another Japanese fashion style, but this time it's goth lolly. And, like, the biggest problem I have with this line is the purple face. I really don't think the purple looks good on the black and white.
They should have learned the lesson from Jinx. Stay away from purple faces, guys.
Yeah.
It's not cute. People don't like it.
No. So, yeah, the purple's weird. I don't like its head. I don't like its hair.
Me neither. The hair is really bizarre.
I'm okay with the bows. Those are a little
The bows
much.
are my favorite part, I think.
Then it comes Gothorita, which is
I
much stronger.
I like Gothorita a lot.
I give it a 3.
I'm going to give it a 4.
I don't like how humanoid it is. Now, I will show the picture that I showed you last time that convinced you to give it a 4. Yeah. Because you would give it a 3 at first. And then I said, I typed that wrong. I said, it really reminds me of this goth lolly girl from the series Mary and Gally. And then you looked at this and raised your score to a 4. But yeah, it's really the bows that feels like the connection. But I think it looks too much like that, though. It looks too human. And the only non-human part is the purple face, which I hate.
I think if you put this next to Curlia, this would win out as a stronger design.
Maybe. But, my argument with this was that if this was in a show that's, supposed to be human characters, they're just very stylized, you would not doubt that this was a person. Put this in a, just a show that's, got wacky colors. You know what this would fucking fit right in with? You ever see Dead Leaves?
No.
It would, if you were in a show where the characters look like this, and you had Gothorita show up, it would look natural, like a human character in this world with these characters. So I just think I don't know. It just looks like a person to me. So I give it a 3. I do like the bows. I don't like the bows in the hair. I think they're too much.
I like the hair.
And then this one goes way overboard. I give it a 2. I hate the big, weird fucking rings on its head.
Ridiculous.
I hate that it's got 4 layers.
It looks like a cake.
Yeah, it's too much. I'm not a fan.
No.
Solosis.
I give this a 5.
I give Solosis a 4. I like his
really
cute
cool.
mouth. I like the idea that he's a single cell Pokemon.
I love the yellow little poop thing coming out of him.
That's what I'm not sure about. I don't really care for that part.
I think it's cool. I like that he's a cell, guys.
Duosion's cool.
I like that.
I give him a 4.
I like this whole line a whole lot, so I'm gonna give this a 5. I think it's really cool.
Actually, I'm gonna give Solosis a 3 because I really don't like the yellow, but I like him a lot more, so I give him a 4.
He's the mitosis Pokemon.
Yeah, he's fucking splitting. He's becoming more than one cell. And this thing I think is really cool too. I give him a 4.
I love this guy. I give him a 5.
I think he looks neat.
I guess there's a lot you can say about him.
I think the only thing that keeps me from a 5 on these is that I'm not a big fan of like the particular green that
you
is
don't
the
like
membrane.
it? I think it looks
right. Like it looks like a cell,
it looks
but
very cell-like.
it's not my aesthetic.
I think it's really interesting to have a cell type psychic Pokemon, you know? And I think
that is cool.
I think it's cool.
He is cool.
I love like how his
I'm glad you give him a 5.
I really like it.
You know? I feel like you feel the same way about the cells that I do about fucking Roggenroll in this line. Like,
he looks like Lilo and Stitch. Like,
oh my god, he does.
I love it. It looks like
he does look like Stitch.
Looks like one of the guys in it.
I fucking love Lilo and Stitch.
Did you see the TV show? I was like way into
Madhouse
the TV show.
The Japanese one?
No, there's a Japanese one?
There's like a 75 episode Japanese Stitch show.
Is it the one that I'm thinking of? Was it like in the same style as the... Was it on Disney?
I think it aired on Disney.
Was it the Disney one? Because that's the one I guess I might have seen.
Yeah, Madhouse made like a fucking endless series of Stitch anime. Okay, I should have just typed Lilo and Stitch. I don't know why I just... What do you think Stitch would rate as a Pokemon?
Oh, that's a 5 for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think if he was a little bit more Pokemon-like, he would be a 5.
Well, if they gave him some Pokemon eyes,
yeah,
he'd totally fit right in.
Yeah, he would. He would be a good Pokemon. I'm just trying to talk about him
TV.
while I fucking figure out which... Okay, let's see. There's the films, the TV series. So there was... Yeah, okay. There's Lilo and Stitch, the series, which was the American one.
Yeah, that's...
And then there's Stitch, which is the Japanese one.
I didn't know that existed.
It's very long.
Oh my god.
And it's made by Madhouse.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Can we watch that?
We can totally watch that. I love Lilo and Stitch.
Oh,
it's like my favorite Disney movie before the 3D era.
Oh, dude.
By far. Alright, Ducklet. 4.
5.
I give him a 4 because he's not as strong as Psyduck.
Oh,
but he's still
you're
really
comparing
cute.
him to Psyduck?
Yeah, they're both ducks.
You're like putting them next to each other?
We said with Psyduck, like, this is the ultimate duck.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Though Ducklet is really cute.
He is adorable.
He's a good duck. He's a good water bird.
I just love the shade of blue.
Yeah.
He looks like a baby boy.
He's a big baby
I love
boy.
his little feather coming out of his head. He looks so absent-minded. He's just like... Yeah. I love his little pose.
He's a cutie.
I'm gonna do that pose from
He's
now
a cutie pie.
I give this a 2.
I also give it a 2.
Like...
You defended Swanna last time. Because I was saying that he looks like an asshole, and you were like, dude, swans are assholes.
They are assholes.
They're angry all the time.
Are. Swans are fucking violent.
I don't like its weird bra.
Me neither. That's what I was gonna say.
Or the
ears. It's like a mermaid bra, but it's ugly because it's on its belly.
Like, the thing about it, like, the cliche is that the ugly duckling becomes the swan. But here we've got a fucking adorable duck that becomes an ugly swan.
It just has, like, a very gorilla woman body.
I
see that as a bra, and I'm like, oh, that looks like gorilla tits.
Gorilla tits.
It's gross.
Vanillite. I give it a 5. It's really cute. Oh, we gotta play that GIF again.
Yeah, we do. You
guys
are in for a treat.
You don't get to see her reaction, unfortunately, to seeing the greatest GIF of all time. The Vanillite evolution tree as humans.
Yeah.
It's the coolest shit in the world. And for those who don't understand why it becomes two people making out as they transform, you'll understand in a minute. Yeah, Vanillite's cute. it's a good interpretation of an ice cream cone as a Pokemon, and it looks like an ice Pokemon. Like, the fact that the cone is made of ice is definitely the stroke of genius here.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Vanillish. I give it a 4.
3.
I give it a 4. I love its dumb face.
Me too, but I don't like the 2 little diamonds
Yeah,
in its chest.
that's not as good. I like the R. Like, if not for that,
What's the point of it? It's just distracting.
it is weird.
Get rid of it and it'd be a solid 4.
But I love the big dumb face.
Me too, it's adorable.
And Vanillux,
I give it a 5.
I give it a 4. I don't like how unbalanced it is, but I do love this smiley other face
great.
with the like
It's
straw
great.
emanating steam. It's pretty cool. All right.
Deerling, 5.
5. This is the best deer Pokemon. Unlike the shitty one we had before, the Stantler. And it's got forms. It's got forms.
I wish we had the footage from last time
It's got
where I was
forms.
very hype about this.
Yeah, you were way into the forms.
Because you gave it like a 3, and I'm like, baby, look at the
forms.
winter form.
I didn't give it a 3.
You gave it some low.
I probably gave it a 4, and then you convinced me to give it a 5.
I don't know.
Because I liked the winter.
There was some shenanigans with this one.
There was shenanigans, but you know, it's really cute.
It's great.
It gives me a strong Tezuka vibe, which we talked about some other Pokemon looking like a Tezuka. Like, someone brought up that the lion one, what's it called?
Luxray.
Luxray. Yeah, is that it? Luxray?
That's the
light
final
lion.
evolution one.
What's the one before it? The baby lion. The baby light electric
Spoink.
lion.
It's not Spoink, but I think it starts with an S.
Spoink is not a lion.
Sphinx. It's like a Sphinx
guy. Whatever it is, that one someone pointed out it looked like a Tezuka design, which I had almost said while we were looking at it, and then I was like, yeah, I agree. And this guy also does, because of how I love that everything comes to a point. He's very sleek and round.
It's like the Prince of the Forest.
Yeah,
cute boy.
He's a very he looks like Astro Boy, but a deer. And I just like the colors and everything. I like the little tuft. Sawsbuck is the one we argued about.
Yes.
He's the one I gave a 3, and you were like, no, he's cool.
He's
and I was
majestic.
like, eh. But then you made me look at all his forms. That one's goofy.
That one is pretty goofy.
That one's also really goofy.
That one's cool. I like the colors.
But the winter form is awesome.
The winter one is so cool.
So I give him a 4 based on his winter form.
Yeah. I give him a 4 too.
I like his face. I don't so much care for his body, but I really like the way that the accents are in the winter form.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I think it's really cool that he has different forms for the seasons, because deer are great animals.
Yeah.
Guys, deer are great.
Yeah, they're great at getting hit by cars.
Yeah. They're beautiful.
I saw like 4
creatures.
dead deer while driving around the country on the side of the road.
Yeah.
There was one in Ohio that Nate said had been there for like months.
Oh.
They don't get out there to clean that shit.
No.
Here's the actual Pikachu, and I think he's cool. I give him a 4.
I give him a 3.
And the reason I give him a 4 is because he's a flying squirrel, and I think that's neat. I think it was an inspired idea that the wings are like the yellow part, you know? The yellow wings
He
are
has
cool.
the same face as Pachirisu, it's just yellow.
Yeah.
It's just like,
But he's
I've seen
good.
it. I've seen it. I've
And
seen those electric cheeks.
We were talking about how
They ain't gonna work on
him, Emolga, and the what's it called? The one you like, Mincino.
Mincino.
There's an episode of Pokemon that's a love story between those two, a Romeo and Juliet love story, and it's like the best episode of the show. It's one of those that's all about Pokemon. Like, there's no human characters. It's just like the Pokemon interacting.
Those are the best.
And it's great. I don't remember which one was the boy, which was the girl.
My
Mincino.
Mincino.
I shall do so.
Yeah.
All right. 2.
I give it a 1. The colors are horrifying. It looks really flat, and it's gross.
I don't like the colors, and I don't like the weird hook thing, but I do like his face. I like his, like, rah, spooky boy face.
It might just be the art for this one, but he looks really flat. Like, he looks smushed.
Let's find more. I don't know. No, he's just a flat boy. That's just how he is.
I don't like him. I don't like him.
He's odd. Yeah, I don't like him either, but he gets a 2. But he turns into this cool guy.
This cool knight dude.
I give him a 4. Yeah, he's fucking sick. I like his jousting arms.
It's really creative.
I really think this looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. And I like that he can only turn into this by interacting with another Pokemon that, like, is the armor. And the two of them, like, fuse, I guess. He is a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card. He's a fusion card between two other cards.
The one thing I don't like about him that would set it away from getting a 5 is just his body, the blue body, looks really awkward with, like, the armor.
Yeah, it's weird that they would choose a Pokemon that, like, looks like it shouldn't be in the armor, you know?
Yeah.
But I like the giant
I like him a lot. It's just like
stuff.
the one.
I like that he feels like he flies, like he's in like almost like an electric chair or something, like a floating chair.
Sick.
You know, he's pretty neat. I don't know how he flies. What makes him move, but
I give this guy a 4.
I give him a 4 as well. And we were talking about how people have pointed out to us that like Voltorb is supposed to be a mimic. Because he's like a traditional RPG monster. You know, he looks like a Pokeball. You pick him up, he explodes. And that's clever. But, like you were saying, why does it explode? Like, why would it do that? Whereas
why are you just finding a ball?
Yeah.
And why does it blow up?
This is a much better idea for a mimic. Where it looks like a Pokeball, but it's actually a poisonous mushroom.
Yeah.
And, like, there's a reason it would do something when you touch it and everything. And, like... yeah, it's just a lot more clever. And the only reason it's not a 5 is I don't like its little ass belt.
Butthole mouth. There's too many buttholes in this generation.
Yeah, but otherwise, I think he's a great idea for a mimic. And this also plays into the fact that, like, Black and White is in many ways a reboot game. Like, this was the first Pokemon game that had none of the previous gens for the opening part. And, like... It really felt, to me at the time, like, oh, like, this is a new beginning. Like, we're starting with a fresh slate. And so, like, a lot of the Pokemon feel like they are replacements for older ones, which people have said, like, when we were like, oh, why do we need another bug? People are like, oh, because it's a new gen. You got to have all the same stuff. I'm like, well, first of all, you don't got to have all the same stuff. And second of all, they keep all the old shit anyways.
Yeah.
You know? Which pisses me off when you get to, like, Sun and Moon and you can still catch a fucking Caterpie. And there's not even an Alolan Butterfree? What were they thinking? Yeah. But, you know, this is a cooler Voltorb. So, definitely. I think it's dope. But this is almost as stupid as Electrode.
Yep,
and I give it a 2.
2.
Why is he 3?
His butthole mouth got even worse.
Yeah, I like his eyes.
Shape now.
Look, I love giant mushrooms, but the arms are stupid.
Yeah.
I don't like the arms. I wish he was just a giant mushroom. Or even that this was just a one stage.
Yeah,
He didn't really
why does
need
it
an
need
evolution.
to evolve? It's not good anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
Frillish, I give it a 3.
I give it a 3 as well because it's not memorable. I think I like the color design a lot, and I like its little face. But I forgot about it just from the last recording.
It's like I feel like Ghost should be especially memorable and look Ghost-like, at least in some way.
I didn't even know it was a ghost.
Like, what about this communicates Ghost?
Nothing really.
His eyes are
I didn't know it was a ghost.
But I don't know. But this is awesome.
I like him a lot more.
I give
he
him
gets
a 4.
I love his giant mustache. That's awesome.
It's really cool.
Don't know what's ghost about him, but the big fucking mustache is really cute, and his little crown. That's also great. He looks like a mayor.
It said there's a castle of ships.
He looks like
sunk to the floor.
He looks like the mayor of Townsville.
He's the king of the castle of ships of dead sailors.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, another King Knight theme thing.
This is terrible.
Shitty.
I give it a 1.
1.
Why? It looks like Love Disc.
But it's worse.
And at least Love Disc was conceptual. This is just... And it has no evolutions.
No.
It's just this. It's just an ugly fish.
Yeah.
Who wants this?
Love Disc wasn't popular enough to warrant a replacement Pokemon.
No.
Like, what kind of niche are they filling? Who
no
really
one wants
who
this.
really wants... What market is there?
We did see a Love Disc plush, though.
What market is there for
Love?
Love? That's why we saw it, because that shit has probably been there for years and years and years. Since Gen 3 came out, it's just been sitting in GameStop.
Joltik's pretty cute. I like that he's tiny and spiky.
Yeah,
and
I give
a
him
little
a 4.
buggy guy.
He's
I give him a
nice.
4 too. I think he'd stick to you and fucking shock the shit out of you.
I feel like bug designs are just really fun in Pokemon, and
yeah, because you can do a lot with them.
Yeah.
Because bugs are fucking weird looking.
Yeah.
You know, and so you can get away with a lot.
Sad when there's shitty bugs. I get sad.
Galvantula gets
I
a
give it
3.
3. It's a shitty bug.
I think I like the colors a lot. I really like the color scheme.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a little over-designed. I think Ariados was a better
Me
version of
too.
this by, like, a long
It looks
shot.
just like Ariados, but like a recolor.
Yeah. And granted, like, I would totally have one of these on my team. I think he's cool enough. But, like, again, he's not, like, striking. Like, I would forget about him.
Yeah, he's forgettable. Ferroseed, 2.
2. He's just a...
He's Pinecoat.
Yeah.
But
But
still.
not shit. Pineco was shit. This is better. But yeah, he's just a
Yeah, he's
seed.
just not just a pine cone.
Yeah.
He's a little bit more.
Ferrothorn, I give a 3. I like that he hangs from the ceiling.
I still give him a 2.
I like that you look at him and you understand what he does. He hangs from the ceiling and he drops on people, and he's a big, heavy, fucking steel thing that drops and kills you. But
he's disappointing looking, and he's like such a popular Pokemon because he's like good at a certain role, I guess, in the game. A lot of people use him.
Yeah.
But whatever. He's not interesting.
What it feels like to have your rights read to you by the...
I like Clank. I give him a 4.
I give him a 3.
I think he's really cute. I like his little nose.
I don't like his mouth. I don't like that it's like, oh! And I also don't get why one of his eyes is an X.
Because there's one Pokemon. They only need 2 eyes.
Oh! I don't know about that logic.
I don't know
That's
about that
weird.
either. And I want to give it a 4 just to get rid of the bullshit. Like, I know the next 2 things we're going to see are going to disappoint me.
Yeah. Well, he's okay. He's
at least a high 3.
He's basically Magnemite, but
But a
more
gear.
conceptual, I guess.
He's an actual thing instead of a man.
Clang, I give a 2.
Yeah, me too.
It's just he's just attached to a big gear. Like, there's nothing memorable about this gear.
No.
It's just a big gear.
Why would you want to use this?
And then this one,
I give it a 2.
I give it 2 as well. I kind of like the big disc thing, but I don't like this weird pink underbelly
I don't really
gear.
understand. I don't understand.
It's just a thing. It's just literally a thing. It's a thing.
Yep, it is a thing.
1.
This is ugly sin.
It's a weird sperm with a shit mouth, and the yellow line sucks.
Yeah, I give it a 1 too. I hate its mouth.
Why
That
is this an
doesn't look like
electric Pokemon?
I don't know. What is the point?
No, it sucks.
This also gets
Also
a 1.
a 1.
This
I hate
disgusting.
it. I hate it.
It's offensive.
The fins look stupid.
It's
I
bad.
don't want to look at it anymore. 2, it's less shit. Like, it's less offensive, but it doesn't make any sense.
I still give it a 1. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't want to use this. I don't want to ever see
No.
it again.
Nope. Getting past those.
I love him. I give him a 5.
I totally forgot about these guys again. I give him... I like that he's an alien, like an alien robot.
Yeah.
Like, you could tell he came off a spaceship. I don't really like his color. I give him a 3, because I'm going to give a higher score to the next one. This one gets a 4 for me.
I also give him a 5.
I really like his jacket. I really like his hat. Like, he looks... This is another one that's like humanoid, but just obscure enough. Where, like, he looks more like a sentient outfit than an actual person, you know? And I love that you can imagine him saying, "Halt! Intruders on the ship," you know?
I'm glad they
He's
could
an
actually
alien
make
boy.
an alien Pokemon.
He's an alien boy, alien boy, alien boy, alien boy, alien boy, alien boy, alien boy. Now we're gonna get to another one of these, like, perfect...
Yes.
Another perfect set.
Let's get
Litwick,
to Litwick.
5.
5 all day, 5 all night.
What makes him is the yellow eye. It's a perfect color contrast. The blue
Just
flame
the
looks
one
dope.
eye.
Yeah, the fact that he's got one covered. And, like it's like his hair is covered by an emo swoosh, except that it's melted candle
It's
wax.
beautiful.
Really clever. And his little mouth is cute, too.
Look at his body. Look at his little...
But he gets better. Lampent, 5. Love the colors. This definitely says ghost to me. Like, it's a ghost lamp, a haunted lamp.
It's haunted. It's mysterious.
And the fact that it's a flame is, like, why it's alive,
Yeah.
you know? Like, it's
I
got
love
that...
its hat. I love the
his
little
eyes.
lampshade hat.
Yeah, the hat's cool. He's great. And then the most shockingly good design, Chandelure. No one could have told me that they could make a good Chandelure Pokemon.
But they
You could not
did
have
it.
told me that, and they did it. They made it work. The face looks really cool. The metal work is cool. It's gothic. It's like...
I'm just impressed by
epic.
the architecture of a Pokemon. Like,
Yeah.
the fact that a Pokemon could be so well designed that it just, like, is a work of architecture, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's great.
I would, dude, can you imagine
great.
if you had a
A
like,
chandelier?
like an actual
Yeah.
Chandelure chandelier? Oh!
Yeah.
That would make reality.
Somebody make that on Etsy right now.
Please do.
You'll be a millionaire. If you don't, I'm going to.
You know how expensive that shit would be?
I'm going to.
How are you gonna, you can't metal work.
My sister's a welder.
Axew, I give a 4. I love that he's got axes in his face.
Yeah, I give this guy a 4. He's great.
He's cute. I like his big fin. I know him pretty well from the anime. He doesn't have that much personality in the anime, but he's the baby that Iris is taking care of because she's trying to be a dragon trainer. And I was saying before that I really see him as like, I see this line as this generation's version of like the Tyranitar line or the Aggron line. And I didn't like either of those, but I think this is a much better one. Particularly Axew. He's really cute. He's a strong, like, looks tough and looks like he looks like he's gonna become something big and monstrous, you know? You look at him and you go, oh, he's gonna evolve into some crazy shit.
That's a pseudo-legendary.
You know?
You look
right.
at that guy.
Fracture.
I give this guy a 2.
I give him a 2 as well.
You can't fuck his eyebrows.
I hate the way that his
tusks go into his
tusks,
mouth.
yeah, they're like go.
It looks
in
uncomfortable.
almost.
It's painful
weird.
to look at.
And I hate his like jacket.
His uniboob.
What is this? What is he wearing? Armor?
It's the Attack on Titan cape.
Yeah, I guess so. And he's another pubescent guy.
Yeah.
He looks like he's going through puberty.
He got like a weird acne too on his tummy.
Ugh. Don't describe it as acne. That's horrible. Haxorus is pretty alright.
Calling him a 4.
I give him a 4 too. I think he's good at being the like
He looks
big tough motherfucker at the end. I like the axe face.
The axe is sick.
I don't know. He's not really my type, but like I do think he's way cooler than Tyranitar. Like I thought Tyranitar was ugly and lame.
If this guy didn't have an axe on his face, he'd suck. He'd be a 2.
Yeah.
But the axe is like
and the
red
color
and
contrast
the color,
is good.
the yellow puke color, it's good.
You know, I could see some kids who'd love this thing.
Yeah.
He's a big can opener. Cubchoo's adorable.
5.
I give him a 4.
Oh, look at him though.
I like his color scheme a lot. I like that the big snot is
That's
a color
so
that doesn't
cute.
disgust me. The fact that they could make that and not gross me out is impressive, because I hate snot characters.
I just want to take care of him.
Yeah, he's cute. Unfortunately, his evolution sucks.
It's hideous.
Beartick is a 2.
Yeah.
The crotch
That's a
mound
2.
is shit. The ice drool is shit.
His face looks like some kind of crappy Western cartoon, like
he
Chalk
does.
Zone. He looks like a Chalk Zone.
I haven't seen enough Chalk Zone.
Chalk Zone's great.
He looks like a shitty... Yeah, he does look like a shitty Western cartoon monster.
Yeah.
Krookodile gets a 2. I don't
understand it.
Yeah.
I give it a 1. It's a snowflake.
It's way too complicated.
He's a special snowflake.
I don't like his frowny face.
I don't like anything about him. Why are there like weird bubbles of light coming out of his mouth?
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. He doesn't offend me, but he's just too much.
He doesn't look like a Pokemon.
Shelmet gets a 3.
Yeah.
And only because I hate his kissy lips. I like the colors of him. I like the way that he's in this, like, shell. I think I said before that he's a lot like, Dwebble, but, like, not as
bad.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, like a bad
Like, it's another
Dwebble.
bug that found its way into a thing. And I love the idea that a bug took up residence in a knight's helmet. That's cool. But, the bug itself is
They're trying
not
too hard to put this, like, night theme in this.
Yeah.
To make this
Well, he's
bug
part of it.
night
He transforms with that other dude, remember?
I know. They're trying too hard.
But he can also evolve into Excelgor.
Which is cool. I give that guy A 3.
Yeah, I give him a 3 as well. I really like the body. I love the fucking trailing
that's
thing.
the coolest part.
I love this.
He looks so fast.
And I like the thing on his head, but I don't like the green stripes. And I don't like his kissy mouth.
No. He's the shell-out Pokemon.
He's very close to being a very cool Pokemon, but not quite there. Stunfisk gets a 2.
1.
He's just a derpy thing that sits on the bottom of the ocean. He's not cool.
Looks like a pancake.
I'm okay with his color scheme, which is why he's not a 1 for me, but...
I don't like him. I'm sick of seeing shit like this.
Mienfoo.
Just the weird creatures at the bottom of the ocean that they put no thought into.
I give Mienfoo a 5.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I give him a 4.
I love the arm, I just love the flow, like the flowing fabric of its, skin clothes. And this is one, that I think, while humanoid, doesn't look human.
Yeah.
It clearly fights like a human. Like, you look at it and you immediately understand its fighting style. It fights in, like, a Chinese martial arts way. I love its eyebrows, too. But it's, obviously an animal. It is obviously some kind of, weasel thing.
This is proof that all fighting-type Pokemon don't have to be people.
Actual humanoids. Yeah. It can just be an animal that looks like it fights. You can
personify an animal. You can personify an object.
It reminds me of, Shaolin Showdown.
Yeah.
For some reason. Or maybe Kung Fu Panda.
It reminds me more of Kung Fu Panda.
It could totally be a Kung Fu Panda character.
Yeah.
If it was, done in that style. But, yeah, I really like its eyebrows and the little whiskers. I love the, clothes. I like the colors. Very good
cool.
fighting Pokemon. In fact, it kind of makes me want to lower my score for Throw, almost. Just because I feel like this, like you said, this proves they don't have to be humanoid.
Yeah, but they still can be humanoid. It's just nice to see something different.
Now, Minchao, I give a 3.
I give him a 4. I like him a lot. He's very elegant.
I like the elegance. I don't like the colors. I don't like the peach colored parts over here. I just think that the shade of gray is very dull.
I think it's pretty.
I love these colors. These pop. This is kind of...
And I think it's okay it has muted colors. I don't think it really is necessarily important to have bold colors on this guy. It's more about, his pose and, the way he moves and everything that communicates, the fighting to me. And,
I like the sleeves.
I don't know. It's not the best design, but I appreciate it. I think it's cool. I think it deserves a 4.
I give it a 3. Worst Pokemon design of all time, Druddigon. One all day. 1 forever. First of all, it's a Digimon. Second of all, what the fuck were they thinking? Look at the shape of its wings.
It's hideous.
Look at the shape of its head. Look at the things on its chest. Look at the arms. It's got, arms. Oh, God, it fucking sears my eyes out of my skull. Druddigon is the ugliest Pokemon. With maybe one exception, which is in Gen 6. But...
yeah. It's bad. It's pretty bad.
What were they thinking? It literally
They let someone's kid draw a Pokemon.
It really looks like a kid designed it.
And that has to be the only explanation for that.
Because I remember when I was a really little kid, I couldn't draw straight lines, so I would just draw big squiggles. You know, that's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, it looks like some kid drew it.
Ugh.
I mean, that's
God.
cool, I guess.
Golett gets a 5. I love him.
I give this guy a 4. He's such a mascot character.
He does. We agreed
He's
that
companion character.
He could be in a regular American TV show. He could just be a character.
Yeah.
He could just be their golem friend who hangs out. And I love the big spirally thing on his chest. I love the glowing bits that show the life.
The glowing thing is coming out of him is really cool.
Remember, he's a ghost ground Pokemon.
That is really cool.
Yeah, I love his arms and his pose here. I like everything about him. I love the colors. He's great. He's a perfect golem Pokemon.
I'm gonna give him a 5.
Yeah?
I just love the light coming out of him.
Yeah, the light.
I see the light.
He's a 5. Unfortunately, Golurk is a
3.
3. He's... as I put it last time, Golett looks like a golem who would be in the main party. Imagine him as a Final Fantasy character. You know? Totally in your party. Golurk is just some boss.
Yeah.
Just some boss you fight. You know, some mini boss. He's not really strong. He's just like there to be a big, imposing figure that
It's
you
like
kick
he just
his
has
ass.
a lot of HP and nothing else to him.
Yep. I don't like his legs or his skirt.
No, I don't like the skirt either. It's just meh.
Not cool.
It's meh. It's a letdown.
Pawniard, I give him
this guy a 3.
I give him a 3 as well. I like his can openerness. I really like the helmet and face. I don't know. I don't really care for his arms. I like how shiny
he looks. He looks really shiny.
He's kind of cool, but not that cool. He's close to cool. Right. He's cool adjacent. B-Sharp.
I give this.
I give him a 3 because he's just a guy. He is just a guy. He even has a human colored face.
He looks very Mega Man.
Oh my god, you're right. Yeah, he does look very Mega Man. I was thinking he looks very Kamen Rider or Super Sentai. Like he looks like a transforming hero. Mm-hmm. So to me, I just see a guy in a hero suit, or Cutman. He could just be Cutman. He's not bad. Like he's kind of cool, but he's just a fucking guy in a suit. Bouffalant.
I give this a
3. I think I gave him a 4 last time, but I'm going to lower it down to a 3. I really like the afro.
That's all he has going for him, though.
But it's such a good afro.
It's great.
I think I would give him a higher score if the afro was like a more audacious color. I like the rings.
If this was like an Alolan form of Tauros with just an afro, it'd be really cool.
That would be awesome.
I don't feel like this needs to be its own Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't disagree. Rufflet. 3.
It's kind of cute. I give it a 3.
Yeah, I like his poofiness.
I really like that they have like some Native American inspiration.
Yeah.
I like that feather. It's like.
And I think that comes to a lot more with Braviary.
Yeah, which I give a 4. I love Braviary.
I think I give him a 3, but I could understand if he was somebody's like favorite Pokemon. You know, like I like the Native American theme. I'm not into just the giant bird thing though. Like he's got such a huge body. Like I wouldn't want him on my team really. I'd replace him quickly with another bird.
I think it's cool they made an eagle Pokemon and that they did use traditional Native American colors and they made him look really cool. He has a lot of personality to me. I appreciate him.
Like as a normal flying, he would not be my first choice.
No, there's definitely cooler designs, but I think he's all right. He's pretty cool. Let's see what they're doing.
Ugh.
This is This looks like a Smoochum bird.
It's wearing a diaper.
It's bad.
It's got a diaper with a heart on it.
I give it a 2. I
think it's clever that the egg is a diaper, but I hate it.
He makes
I hate his face.
Kind of smile and then want to puke.
He's ugly cute, I guess. This gets a 1.
This is terrible.
This is horrible.
1.
The skirt is stupid. The bone looks stupid. Why is it like a... I hate it. I hate its eyes. I hate its face. I hate everything about it. It's disgusting. Heatmore, I give a 3. And I would give him a 4 because I think I like the idea of an anteater flamethrower, but I don't like the orange lines on his body. What do you give him? Did you ever score Mandibuzz? You give it a 1.
I give that shit a 1. I kind of blanked out for a second, to be honest. This guy, I'm gonna give him a 2. I mean, I like the colors. I think his face, the head shape is pretty interesting, but he reminds me a lot of Heatran. His name is very similar to Heatran. I don't know. He doesn't inspire anything in me. I don't want him on my team.
Durant
is a metal ant.
Yep, he's a metal ant.
This is what I would draw if somebody told me to make a steel ant.
Yep.
Not a Pokemon, just draw a steel ant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 2.
Dino, I give him a 3.
I like him a lot. I give him a 4.
And the only reason I give him a 3, I really like the hair and the face. I'm not a fan of the color scheme, and I hate the red splotches.
So we've seen this pattern a lot in different Pokemon that I've noticed.
Yeah. That I give low scores to dark blue and black.
Pattern of the red weird acne blotches. I've definitely seen that a couple of times.
Yeah,
and I'm wondering if it's a specific location where we're finding these Pokemon or they have that pattern, or if just one of the designers liked it.
I don't know what it is, but it looks gross on
I think it'd look way cooler without it.
It just looks like he's got, like, I don't know, a skin disease or something. Like,
Yeah.
he's missing patches of hair. It's gross.
I think it'd be okay to just take the red stuff off.
Yeah.
Why does it need it?
I think it has it because he has red in his other forms, but I don't think that's
Give
a
it some,
good way
like,
to
red
incorporate
streaks
it
in
at
its
all.
hair or something.
Yeah.
Give it, like, one red piece of hair.
Zuelos,
I give this a 3.
I give it a 3 as well. Again, I just don't like the color scheme. Like, I like the idea.
Yeah.
But I don't like the colors.
He isn't particularly offensive.
I wouldn't want him on my team.
He's a cool outline.
Hydreigon, I give a 4. I think he's a lot cooler.
Yeah, if I got a Pokemon card of him, I'd be hype.
Yeah, like
I would give him a 4.
I think they finally did the red, purple, maroon, whatever, like, finally comes into it. Like, it brings him to life. Like,
yeah.
he should have had this much of that color the whole time, throughout the whole line. Because it really makes him pop. The 3 heads is cool. He's a Hydra. He's a flying Hydra. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like, it's, I don't know. He looks like something I would have never thought of.
He's pretty dope.
Yeah. He also would be a good Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Really.
In
In a world of so many great bug design Pokemon.
He's a 2 for me. I don't get, like, how... Like, these are the color of fire, but they do not communicate fire to me.
No.
Like, where does he shoot fire from? Do these... It says it spews it from its horns. How?
Are those horns?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I hate his emo swoosh. He's very, I can't make it on my own.
I give him a 3 just because I like him. I like the white fur. He looks kind of cool.
The emo swoosh, baby. The emo swoosh.
The emo swoosh works. I haven't even seen an emo bug yet. We've seen an emo everything else.
I guess so.
Not an emo bug.
He's the most emo, though. He legit looks like a fucking hardcore guitarist. Like, he looks very Hawthorne Heights to me. Volcarona...
I give it a 4. I think it's cool.
I give it a 3. I like the colors a lot.
I love the colors. It's so eye-catching.
Yeah.
I remembered this guy from, like, my run-through.
I do think he's very eye-catching. He looks powerful.
He is.
That's what's great
He's
about
really
him.
strong.
He looks strong as fuck. He communicates a lot more fire to me. I don't know. Maybe he's just... I will give him a 4. He is very eye-catching. The wings or whatever the hell they are look really cool.
Like his wing petals. I don't know what that is.
He's pretty neat.
What am I looking at?
I would.
What am I even looking at?
I would be excited to crush an enemy with him.
Yeah, I would be too. Oh dear. The 3 Musketeers.
Oh no.
This guy I give a
2. I hate it. I don't like his colors. I don't like his rain boots. Like, he says to me he's wearing rain... He's Steel and fighting?
I give him a 2.
What is Steel or fighting about him? He looks like a water Pokemon.
I think all of them are fighting.
He's wearing water boots.
Yeah. I think this whole trio is all fighting, if I remember right.
Terrakion.
This guy gets a 1. Because he looks like a shitty Disney character. A shitty Disney villain.
I do hate his face.
I hate it. It's gross.
I hate his face, but I give him a 2.
He looks like he smells really bad. And I don't like it.
At least he looks rock, unlike the last guy.
It doesn't matter to me. I don't understand what those orange patches
his face does not look Pokemon to me.
No, it doesn't. It looks freaky.
It's weird.
It's like a bunny rabbit creature.
What does he look like outside this picture?
It looks just like that. It's worse.
Why is his face so stupid? He looks like a My Little Pony character. In fact, here he is as a My Little Pony character. Here he is as a shitty drawn anime girl. Okay, yeah, he's bad.
He's bad.
I'll still keep him at a 2. He's not repulsive.
1.
He's way cooler. I give him a 3.
I give him a 4.
I dig the stilettos and all the swooshiness.
I think it's a good grass legendary creature.
Yeah. Maybe...
I want to use him.
Maybe... I don't know. 3 or 4. What do I think?
Look at him. Take him in of your
but
eyes.
In a lot of ways, he's like a less cool Leafeon.
You gave Leafeon a 5.
Yeah.
So anything under a 5 would be less cool. I don't think it looks like Leafeon at all. I think you can tell it's a deer.
I feel like there's several strata of grass Pokemon I like more.
Mm-hmm.
So I would give him a 3.
I understand the logic. I think he deserves a 4. I like his colors. I like just the shape of him. I like his antlers. I think this is the best thing of that line.
Tornadus, I
think we gave all of these 1s last time.
I hate him.
I hate the idea of
in this form, the colors are hideous.
Yeah.
I don't like the idea. He's just like a Japanese god of clouds. Like, why is that a Pokemon? And the Therian form has a fucking dick. It has a little red dick. What were they thinking?
It has a bra.
He gets a 1.
It's a dick and a bra.
Thundurus has a better color scheme and a better tail. That's still hideous.
It's belly button.
I give him a 1.
That gets a 1.
I hate him.
No, it's shit.
Ugh.
It was tail looks like anal beads.
Reshiram was the one that I said at first I kind of liked, but he gets a 2 because he's got a dick.
He has a dick.
He has a weird dick piece. I hate his muscular legs, which are fucking weird. And the tail is just a clusterfuck.
It's bad.
What is it? Like, literally, what is up with his fucking tail? The face is fine. The face and the flowing stuff is fine.
Yeah.
The wings are okay. The necklets are a little much.
You know, he
but
made
this is just
good
so
box
overdesigned.
art from the chest up.
Yeah.
Which was what was on the box. But
Yeah,
what the
dick is
fuck were they
terrible.
thinking?
He gets a 2.
Yeah, 2.
Zekrom's better.
I give him a
3.
I like the blue and the black.
He's kind of generic, but at least he is cohesive.
He looks way more like a Yu-Gi-Oh card than a Pokemon.
Oh yeah, way more.
Like a really
He
generic
looks
Yu-Gi-Oh
exactly
card.
like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. And he would be a strong one.
Yeah.
He's like a Red Eyes Black Dragon as a Pokemon.
Yeah.
I think his tail's a lot better because it looks kind of like a rocket. Like, I feel like he uses that for something, unlike this, which is just full of bullshit. This one makes more sense to me. And, yeah, he's alright.
Yeah.
He's okay.
Leandora's.
There's another one. I don't know why there's another one, but this one's a lot better. I give him a 2. It's still
hideous.
The concept of these things, I hate.
It misses the point.
And this at least looks more like a Pokemon. It looks like it looks like a human got fused with a Pokemon almost. But at least the colors are okay and the tail's okay.
I'm still
It's
giving it a
not
1 because I don't think we're missing out on anything if this line just got erased.
Oh yeah, I would be
I don't
very happy
see
with that.
anything gratifying about having it around. I think its eyes are really freaky in this form. I hate its tail. Its tail is
I'm okay.
horrifying. What is its typing? What is it supposed to be?
Kyurem, I give
this guy a 4.
Really?
He's like a dragon dinosaur guy.
I give him a 3.
I think he's kind of cool.
The shape of him is cool. He's too detailed and complicated. I don't like.
He looks like a chunk of ice, like an asymmetrical just.
Oh yeah, he is
chunk
ice.
of ice.
That's kind of cool. I don't like his V's. I don't like. Why is there that yellow?
I think they're
in there?
supposed to have like rockets. Like all the legendaries are like rocket guys. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I just like him so much better than anything we've seen.
Oh.
Don't
Oh
look at that.
no. Oh no. Those other forms are 2 of the worst Pokemon designs I've ever seen. Those are like Druddigon bad. Those are horrible. I give regular Kyurem a 3. Black and white Kyurem get a like -1. Those are some of the worst designs I've ever seen in my life.
It's bad.
Oh fuck. Keldeo gets a 2.
I like Keldeo. I give him a 3.
I like his color scheme.
I think it's a really unique, eye-catching.
I don't like
colors.
his face, and I hate his butt.
I like his butt.
And I was trying to find, because last time I was thinking that he looked like Unico, but he doesn't really. The colors are a little similar, but not really. And I was still trying to figure out what unicorn he reminds me of. Does he look like the last unicorn? I haven't seen it. Have you seen the last unicorn?
No.
I think it just looks like a normal unicorn.
I think you're right.
Yeah, it's just an
Wow,
evolute.
that's bad.
But the Resolute form's way better.
That's really
I give that one a
cool.
4.
I
I'll
think
give
this guy gets
him
a
an
3.
overall 4 because while I don't like this form, I love this form.
I give him a 3 altogether.
I love the horn. I love these colors. I love his like everything about him's cool. He's a good legendary, I think.
He's cool.
And Meloetta's awesome.
5.
I give her
5.
a 5. Particularly this form.
That one's adorable. I love its salsa hair.
This is another one that's humanoid without looking too human. Because it's like an embodiment of music notes.
Yeah.
I love the use of a music sheet as hair. It's just really clever.
So I was very confused when I saw Victini at first. I think Victini was announced before Meloetta. And I'm like, oh, it's supposed to be the Mew. But this is obviously supposed to be like the cute, like, legendary guy.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be like our Celebi.
It's great. I like it.
I like it a whole lot.
Now, Genesect, I give a 3.
I'm going to give it a 3 too.
It's
a purple Scyther.
It doesn't strike me as a Pokemon. This one also looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card, but it looks like a weak Yu-Gi-Oh card. This would be like a 500 attack, 400 defense, maybe have a flip effect involving the gun. Like, this doesn't look like a Pokemon to me. And, like, we saw some weird merch for this at a GameStop clearance aisle where they had, like, a lanyard that was just a bunch of Genesect with, like, a thing on the end, and it looked terrible.
It was bad.
I was like, this is not a marketable
wants
Pokemon
that?
to me. I can't believe it's a legendary, you know? It's not cool. It's not a good...
Legendaries suck in this gen.
Legendaries almost always suck, but, you know, that's why there were supposed to be, like, 1 or 2 of them a gen.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, oh, it's the more designed Pokemon. Not, oh, we gotta one-up ourselves and put 70 things on it. But anyways, overall, I think Black and White was a strong gen.
Me too. Until we got to Legendaries, I thought it was great.
Yeah, Legendaries are terrible, and there are some shit fish. The fish are god-awful this gen.
Just stop with the fish.
Water Pokemon was not on point.
No.
I don't think there was any great water Pokemon. Were
Besides
there?
the starter.
Yeah, besides fucking Oshawott Slide. I don't remember a single good water. Ducklet, but his evolution's disappointing. Yeah, not a good gen for water Pokemon, but bugs were pretty good.
Grass was good.
Grass was great.
Normal
Ghost was on point. Fucking
there was some good psychics.
Rock was way on point.
Yeah,
that was what I loved, because when I played this game, what got me so excited about it is like the third area is where you get all the rock and ground Pokemon, and there was just so much good because I got the Sandile and Roggenrola and Dwebble, and I was like, this is like the 3 coolest Pokemon I've ever seen. And you get that like route, like the route to like the 3rd gym, and I was like, oh my god, this game is fucking awesome because of these designs. So ground Pokemon are by far the most on point they've ever been this gen.
Looking at these Pokemon really makes me want to go back to the game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Like, I want to be able to play through with a fucking Chandelure.
Yeah.
And like my final team, Chandelure, fucking Roggenrola's guy, the starter, which would be Snivy, the final evolution of that. Maybe big strong bug fire guy, just because he's big strong bug fire guy.
Cool.
What were the other things? What was the other line we gave like all 5s to? Oh, Venipede.
Yes.
Fucking yeah, I can easily imagine a fucking team of great mons for this gen.
God.
So, yeah, really cool gen. Probably, I imagine when my scores come back, it's either going to be my number 1 or number 2. I think I gave more 1s than I gave to Gen 1.
I feel like this is going to fall short of Gen 1.
Yeah.
At least for you. This will definitely fall short of Gen 2.
Well, I think we both...
Me.
I think we both scored Gen 2 higher than Gen 1. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Thanks to you. So this will either be number 1, 2, or 3 for me, and probably either 2 or 3 for you.
Yeah.
But... yeah.
That's good.
Thanks for watching. I can tell we actually recorded it this time, so that's nice. And we'll finally be able to do Gen 6 and 7 before too very long.